start off in the banking space there with UBA. It climbed almost 5% after the lender had said that it had raised 20 billion naira debt to strengthen its capital base and to boost lending. What's your view on UBA at the moment?
Thank you very much, Alishia. Looking at where UBA is trading right now and the success of the bond issue that was, that just concluded, I would say, yes, it's quite positive. UBA is trading currently at sub 10, and which I see, trading at a great discount. I want to believe a couple of investors are actually looking at this counter right now, and even with the way the market is trading, I want to see, I believe that UBA will actually be, on the way up.
So at 990, you would be a buyer then?
I will be a buyer.
Okay, let's move on to First Bank, because that's a counter that also rose the maximum 5% in yesterday's session, and it has been a firm favorite along with GT Bank within this space. We were saying yesterday that this is a bank that is certainly more focused on, focused on more than just commercial banking, and so possible talk of a holding company coming to the fore to leverage off its current subsidiaries. To what extent is the market already starting to price that holding company in as a reality?
You will recall that immediately CBN announced the new banking structure. First Bank was actually, the first bank that came out to make clear their, intention and how they're going to run under the new structure, by setting up a holding company. And even looking at where First Bank is trading right now, yesterday it closed 11.55, which was, probably price 2006-2007 price. Quite a number of investors are looking at this counter, and as you said, it gained maximum 5% yesterday. Equally looking at the volume traded on First Bank, it came out as one of the most traded stock yesterday. I would say yes, there's still, the stock is trading currently at a great discount. The upside opportunity in First Bank is huge. And I want to believe, investors are looking at it and taking advantage, especially investors that, has a, long-term picture in view.
You say trading at a great discount. What for you is fair value for First Bank?
I will be looking at First Bank in the neighborhood of, 17 naira. And if currently it's trading as of 11.55 right now, that paints a good picture for whoever is able to, to join the train and acquire First Bank even at this current price.
Well, Oladele, that's just two of the counters powering the NSE above 3% yesterday. What are you making of the bullish run that seems to have been triggered at the Nigerian market? Of course, the key question is it sustainable?
Looking at where, stocks are trading right now and, the upside opportunities available, I would say yes, it is sustainable. From my own reckoning, I would think, we're likely going to see the bullish run, possibly throughout the week, throughout this week. And if we look at, the way it traded yesterday, for the index to move up by 3.02% in a day, which that's actually a powerful rise. And we are likely going to see the same thing today, because looking at where most of these counters closed yesterday, most of them actually closed on good bid, which signifies that good investors will come to the market today, still willing to put in money. So we are likely going to see this, bullish run at least sustained for a couple of days.
What's triggered this reinvigorated interest in this market, though? Because nothing new has really emerged in terms of answers to all the questions investors were at a stage very recently looking to have been answered.
Basically, I would say it's actually valuation. If you, looking back, index actually, the market has, came down for good. Index has been dropping for the past 2 weeks, thereabout. And, prices actually got into a point that a value investor will look at these things, vis-a-vis the opportunities available there, vis-a-vis, even the economy and, the prospects that is, I mean, that the entire economy actually puts forward. So I want to believe it's actually value investors that are, looking at the valuation currently and, plugging into the market.
The value investor, are we looking local or foreign? What kind of contribution are we seeing from those ends?
Yes, it's actually from both ends. The pension funds are still very active in this market. Likewise, the foreign investor are equally, looking in the market right now. Most especially, you say they're looking at even the banking stocks that are actually been that have lost value over the weeks, and they're looking good, and equally looking at the breweries. You recall that Nigerian breweries and Guinness, both of them actually gained yesterday.
Yeah.
I think, and even the building sector, virtually all the sectors looked very, very, interesting right now, and because of this, we're likely going to see, this continuing interest.